Yo, what's going on, fellas? Welcome on to this episode of Winning Bets, the Monday edition here of Winning Bets, where we get to talk some sports and talk some sports betting as well. I hope you guys are coming off a good weekend. Let me know in that comment section what you guys did over this past weekend. You know what? I did that hustle the Hancock, like I mentioned on Friday's show. I did it. I started off on ground zero here in the Hancock building and went all the way up to floor 96 in the stairwell. Got it done in 16 and a half minutes. A little upset with myself on that time, but pushed through it, got it done, and had a great time. And my wife, hat tip goes to her. She actually grabbed the kids, and on 3 different floors, she had the kids in the stairwell. And it was really cool just to be in the stairwell and come around the corner, and there's my 3-year-old just clapping and cheering on dad, and he's getting all excited with the race day atmosphere and vibe and what's have you. So, and then they surprised me and met me on 2 different floors higher up. So I got to do that 3 total times, get cheered on by the family. So really a good time. It was just fun to kind of push yourself, and do something different. I could sign up for a 5K. Hell, I've done probably 100 5Ks. I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I did that. Maybe this is the year of doing things different, because I also signed up for my first Rugged Maniac competition in August. So look forward to pushing and challenging myself on that one. I hope you guys had a good weekend, whatever you guys did. Hope you were able to enjoy it with friends and family. How was your sports betting over the weekend? Did soccer go good? Basketball go good? How'd you guys like the Pala Casino 400 there at the Auto Club? Last time they'll be racing on that 2-mile configuration before it gets remodeled into a half-mile track. Hopefully, I don't know if you guys are NASCAR fans or anything, but that was an absolutely fantastic race from start to finish. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. Hopefully, you guys did as well. We got a big show on today's big menu here on today's show. We got to, of course, make sure we recap last week, see if we get to ring the cash register. Did we earn the right to ring the cash register? And then let's go ahead and roll out the slate of bets that's going to hopefully put some money in your pocket on this great Monday. The answer to that question is yes, we will be ringing that cash register today after a good, successful week of going 20-18 and plus 1.48 units. Love to see that right there. Now, a lot of wins and a lot of losses on the year, and still down on the year. Remember, we're still battling back from a really disgusting 5 weeks of the 2023 season. We're still just digging our way up out of that, but we did that last week, earning almost a unit and a half. And then that, obviously, 3.18 units, everybody remembers, right? The 5-unit loss for Real Madrid, the 3-unit loss there with Bonzi. So that's how you have, basically a 50-50 record, but you're down 3.18 units is you've lost a 3-unit play and a 5-unit play. And obviously, those are going to set you back. Year to date, though, on that arbitrage, look at that third line right there. Guys, if you know anybody who... And I'm assuming it's not going to be, generally speaking, the people watching this audience. People who are gambling, I don't think, are living paycheck to paycheck. I don't think that would be a wise decision. So I'm going to assume maybe you guys aren't in this, but let's just talk about maybe a friend or a family that maybe is living paycheck to paycheck, or maybe could use about $100 extra dollars a month. Look at that. We've made $217 this month. Of free money. This is betting both sides of a wager, sweat free. You can sit back and just watch the money come in. We've basically made $100 a month for a total of $260. Give that friend or family my Twitter information. Obviously, I don't share arbitrage bets here on YouTube just by the nature of how we get those bets out. But if you know anybody who needs some money, maybe they hate gambling. They could give a shit too less about gambling. All right, you want some free money? You want lunches paid for? Go check out my Twitter account. We give out free money betting opportunities. And again, we've made over $216 this year. Love to see that right there. Hey, let's talk about some of those good wins from last week. That's always a lot of fun here on the show. What about NHL shots on goals? How about going 8-4 last week on NHL shots on goal? Had a good week going 8-4, 2-0 on Monday. We've got 3 wins on Tuesday. Then we went 3-1 on Wednesday. Then, unfortunately, we didn't bet anymore, but going 8-4 total on NHL shots on goals had us going in the right direction this week. What about Okora on his points? We stumbled across maybe a little bit of a gem right there. We cashed Thursday and Friday. His under point total took another stab on Sunday, and to be quite honest, we got a little bit of a rough beat right there. We took under 6.5 points on Sunday. At halftime, he had 0 points. Then he exploded in the third quarter, took 3 shots, made all 3 shots, ended the quarter with 8 points, and that's all she wrote. He ended the game with 8 points. So really just got tripped up with 1 quarter. There in the third quarter, he decided to take 3 shots, and unfortunately for us, he nailed all 3. So, but still a good week with Okora going 2-1. It could have easily been 3-0. So, yeah, whenever the Cavs play, we'll be looking to get right back on Isaiah Okora. And, obviously look to take his under right there. What about Sean Dice and the money train that is under 2.5 goals to be scored in an Everton game that is being directed by Sean Dice? He's now 4-0, and I'm going to mention that we're only 3-0 because I want to remember that one time we didn't bet under 2.5 and just a terrible decision. And you're probably a victim of that sometimes yourself. You overthink it, right? That's what happened in that first match. I overthought the under 2.5. Instead, we switched to Arsenal clean sheet. We all know by now we lost that. But in betting under 2.5 with Sean Dice leading the men at Goodison Park, we're 3-0. Have you guys already bet under 2.5 for that next match? Don't say you haven't betted. What the hell are you waiting on? They play Wednesday against Arsenal at the Emirates. Yeah, we're betting under 2.5. Go get that goddamn bet in. See if we can't go to 4-0 betting under 2.5 for Sean Dice. Love to see that right there. Manchester United on that money line. That was in the EFL Cup final against Newcastle at plus 120. Talked about it in between the post there with Matt. Broke that down. He was on that bet as well, I believe. Or I don't know if he actually bet it. He liked my analysis, and I think he said he was going to bet it, but I don't know if he did. But either way, I was like a dream scenario of whatever Newcastle can do, Man United can do better. Easy no-brainer bet there at plus 120. That one came through. How about for the third straight weekend? We've cashed a Napoli and Bayern team total parlay. I don't know who the hell they're playing this weekend, but why are we not going to bet it again? I'm sure we are. Everybody fancies Bayern and Napoli to win. So if you think they're going to win, you've got them scoring at least one goal. And then you're talking about two of the best teams in all of Europe to get a second goal, and you drop those suckers in a parlay. Boy, what a good 3-week run it's been cashing that parlay with you guys. What about Bush over Bell? Added that on the Friday's card, and when we justified that on Friday, just talked about those images from last season at the Auto Club, how the 8 car just dominated. Well, now you're taking that 8 car and you're dropping in a Kyle Busch. He's better than Tyler Reddick. I mean, Tyler Reddick's a good guy, but he's not a Kyle Busch. So just to take the dominance of that 8 team and then you add in Kyle Busch, boy, what a no-brainer right there. We actually went 1-2 in our NASCAR bets over the weekend. Busch obviously beat Bell. Yeah, obviously he won the race, as a matter of fact. It was actually a restart there on a caution where Busch was officially beat Bell as Bell bowed out due to a wreck. In that wreck, we actually lost one of our other ones. We lost the Reddick over Chastain, but to be fair, Chastain was kicking the shit out of Reddick all day long, and we weren't going to win that one, whether he got involved in that wreck or not. And then we just lost Jones over Austin Dillon by a handful of spots. But yeah, good job there getting Busch over Bell. Then the free rolls were absolutely really good to us last week. Remember, that's where we take that arbitrage money. That's when we take that $216.47. We try and flip it, make it more, and then we can add that to our bankroll. Well, how about hitting the Thunder same-game parlay on Thursday? How about hitting on Saturday an NHL shots on goal parlay? And how about on Sunday hitting that Bayern first-half team total at plus 290? That NASCAR head-to-head, we took 3 NASCAR head-to-head props and parlayed them. It also did United just to win the Cup. That was a good one. And then we also had a Mavs-Lakers same-game parlay on Sunday. 3 hits on Sunday, 1 on Saturday, 1 on Thursday. We are heating up, fellas, on these arbitrage bets. So get on them. Get that free money. What are you doing? You've got boosts out there you have no interest in using. Don't let that free money just sit there and go by. So scoop that on up. Hey, unfortunately, it wasn't all good last week. What were some of those tough losses? And I like remembering the tough losses, just like I remember remembering those good wins. How about Liverpool? Boy, up against Real Madrid, just didn't do us any good. They couldn't cover the double chance, which lost us a parlay. They couldn't keep that goddamn match under 3.5 goals, which lost us another parlay. Just tough stuff. Real Madrid just sticking it to Liverpool in a dominating fashion, winning that match 5-2. What about Leipzig, Man City over 2.5? We hit the both teams a score piece. Leipzig woke up there at the start of the second half and grew into the match and had a good 20-25 minute spell, and in that spell they were able to get a goal. Then the match shifted to right back how it was the entire first half with City dominating, but they weren't doing a goddamn thing with it. Like that last 20 minutes, it was all City where they're just farting around. They weren't really getting at it, attacking the goal. So we don't get over 2.5 goals. Rashford shots on target. I'll take the blame on that one. That was in that Barcelona match. I don't know why I just didn't give you guys Man United money line. I'm disgusted with myself on that one. So Rashford, he didn't get any shots on target, let alone over 1.5. What about Julius Randle? Points and 3-pointers on Friday. Thought he was going to have a shitty night. Yeah, he gave me the big FU and went off for 43 points, making 7 3-pointers. Yeah, he just had himself a night. That's a good old sports betting loss. And then the Maple Leafs, we needed them to win in 60 minutes. Shit. They needed 65 minutes as they got the win done in overtime. Hate to see that right there. But all in all, it's a good week at plus 1.48 units. And we get to take 2 free bets last week. We earned a free bet yesterday, $5 free bet, and then we got a $10 free bet from DraftKings from their NBA promo they've been doing every day. So we'll take those 2 free bets on into this week. But hit that like button, guys, if you're sitting there and you cashed any of those bets. If you cashed on Sean Dice under 2.5, you cashed on Okoro on those 2 nights, saying under his point total, or if you hit that Napoli-Bayern team total parlay, go ahead and hit that like button. Love cashing with you guys. That's the best part of it. Love cashing with you guys. Speaking of cashing, before we hop in that comment section, let's keep the good vibes going. We already got a cash this morning. That's right. Woke up to money in your pocket. I didn't quite wake up. Kids got me up at 5 a.m. I actually watched the matches, streaming it on my phone while we were kind of getting ready, making the lunches and stuff for the school. But hell, it's an early morning cash. Those early morning cashes feel good, just like late winners feel damn good. How about an early cash to feel good? So we start off our week, start off our Monday 1-0. Love to see that. Now let's jump in the comment section, see what you guys. I want to leave that up there while we talk. What the hell? You got to leave a winner on the screen, right? I dare leave a goddamn winner on the screen, but a winner, that thing goes up on there. What's up, Ryan? Let's have a great day. Let's have a great day. How'd that coffee taste this morning? When you're sipping on that coffee after hitting a 132 parlay, feels good. How about we hit all the like buttons since we already had a winner today? Yes, Tyler. Tyler was on that tennis parlay this morning. Love to see that. Good morning, Ross. Let's go, Jason. Let's go. Corey, what's up, man? Morning. You had a great Saturday through Sunday. You went, you put in 20 bets and hit 17 of 20 bets, and you hit 2 live soccer goal bets. God damn, Corey. On fire. The only thing you did wrong was you didn't ever tweet me the winners, dog. You had 17 of 20 winners, and you didn't tweet me a 1. Good job, Corey. What a hit. Yesterday was wild. You went 12-4 on the NBA bets, but you misplaced 1 while playing pool. We still went 12-4. Maybe you would have gone 13-3, but that's a hell of a day, Cole. That's a hell of a day. Way to have yourself a good Sunday. Love to see that. Sunday was another great day for Brian. He correctly predicted Kyle Busch was going to win the race. Love that, Brian. Love that you shared that. God, what a nice day, Brian. Oops, same comment. All right. What Tyler hit? He hit Kyle Busch for 12-1 for a full unit. I didn't put a full unit on it. I hit back Brian. I sprinkled it, and damn, you hit it for a full unit. You had a unit on 4 drivers and got lucky again. Okay, so you hit a 12 unit, so you lost 3 units, but then you won 12 units, so you come out 9 units to the good. That's a hell of an afternoon. And hopefully you enjoyed that race, Tyler. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Fox's coverage was way better. Man, the number of commercials was trending back dramatically. It was just a damn good race. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Good passing throughout the field. I enjoyed that. And nice hit there, Tyler. Nice 12-1 hit. Let's see. Let's go, Said. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You already got your Bayern Napoli over 1.5 goals parlay at plus 125. Okay, wait a second. I didn't bet it. I mean, we are betting it, but I didn't bet it. Let's get a look, Corey. You've already bet it. Okay, so they don't play Tuesday. They don't play Wednesday. They don't play Thursday. When do they play? Napoli's up Friday against Lazio. I don't really care who they're playing. I fancy them to get a goal. And, of course, I generally fancy them to get a second goal. And who's Bayern got? Bayern's got Stuttgart. Oh, yeah. Smash spot. Okay, yeah, I haven't bet it yet, Corey, but I'll be there and I'll give that bet out. I'll probably jump on it today or tomorrow before it gets too long. So, yeah, I saw you hit Bush. Ever since I took your advice and started incorporating the last few games of the NBA model, I can't be stopped. Nice, Cole. Making money. Love to see that. Love it. Love it. Good morning, Israel. What's up, man? What's up, Mark? Great tennis winner. Love that you tailed that. Love that you tailed it. Let's go. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Don't worry about it, Cole. Don't worry about it. All right, guys. Everybody wants soccer. Man, everybody wants soccer bets. Not a lot of great soccer games out there. Actually, not a lot of great slate of all the bets out there, to be quite honest. But I told you we earned a $5 free bet. Remember yesterday on FanDuel, we did that same game parlay promo. Whether you win or lose, you earn a free $5 bet. We lost, but we got a free $5 bet. So this parlay is actually not that bad. It's at minus 138. So honestly, I don't love it enough to put a unit on it, right? This is not like a real bet where I'm like, hey, you should follow me and put a unit on it. I'm not saying that. This is a $5 free bet. It's a $5 free bet, but I still like it. I got Lazio, Sampdoria, just to score a goal. Just need one goal in that game, Lazio, Sampdoria. For Sporting versus whoever the hell they're playing there in the Portuguese league, just give me Sporting to get 2 goals. I need Sporting to get 2 goals at home. That's a very, very nice ask. Love how this game's on Monday. The Portuguese league did them a favor coming off Thursday night Europa League. They didn't have this match on Sunday. They've got it on Monday. 3 full days of rest, Sporting at home. They should get 2 goals. And then for Villarreal Getafe, I like under 3.5 goals. Of course, I like under 2.5 goals in a matter of fact, but we got it in a parlay, so we'll bump it up to 3.5. So this is a $5 free bet. The plan with this $5 free bet, fellas, is to naturally hit it. Then we'll take the, what would that be, $8.64? $8.64. We'll go hop on DraftKings where they've got another same game parlay promo. You know, the one where if you miss it, you get a $10 free bet back. In this case, we wouldn't get a $10 free bet back. We get an $8.64 free bet back. So if this soccer parlay hits, check me out on Twitter. We will do the DraftKings promo of the same game parlay, risk-free same game parlay. So come on, let's get this soccer bet to hit, and then let's see if we can't flip it again tonight in the NBA. Speaking of the NBA, let's go ahead and throw those bets up on the screens. I like over 225.5 points in this next Celtics versus Knicks games at -110 over on PointsBet. You can get it at DraftKings, PointsBet. You can get it a couple places, actually. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a Hornets 76ers money line parlay at even money. I bet it over at Caesars, but you can also get even money at DraftKings. They got the exact same price. Let's talk about these games here for a second. Look, let's talk about Knicks Celtics here for a second. I've got this total at 228. So I obviously feel really good at 228 with the total being at 222.5. They've already played twice this season. We've gotten easy cashes at 237 and 251. So not even a sweat in those 2 games, with 237 being the lowest outcome so far this season. In fact, in the last 3 seasons, we've gone over in 5 of the 9 games between Knicks and Celtics. So the numbers are there from a historical perspective. Numbers are there from a head-to-head perspective, a perfect 2-0. And then in this matchup, we've got it scored at 228, and we need over 222.5. So love everything about that. So we'll go ahead and bet that one. The other over-under I like, the other 2 check out fine, but Hornets-Pistons has me interested. I've got it at 230, so you could take the under right now at 235.5. The reason I don't have that on the card is it opened at 238.5. And I don't always have to grab the opening line by any stretch, but now I'm 3 points off the opening line. I agree with under 235 because I got it at 230, but I guess I'm punishing. I guess I'm being punished because I didn't do the research at night like I normally do. Quite frankly, I enjoyed the weekend with the family. Instead of doing research at night, I got it done, when I woke up. And because of that, I missed the opening line by 3 points. We know every point matters. So that one, while I like it, I'm going to go ahead and lay off of it. The other 2, Heat 76ers is bang on. And then Magic Pelicans, I've got it at 227. The over-under is at 227.5. So they've got it bang on. But I do like that 76ers Hornets money line parlay, though, at even money over at Caesars. Look, you've got big spreads in both of these games, 6 and 7 point spreads. I've got them by 4 and 4. So I don't have them as big as the numbers. But I've got these 2 teams winning. 76ers at home against the Heat, like everything about that. Hornets taking on the Pistons. Pistons are just god-awful. They've got a couple starters out as well, too. Their center and possibly Bogdanovic is going to be out for this game. And it's the Pistons, and, they just don't scare me, to be quite frankly. So I'll just do a 76ers Hornets money line parlay at even money is how we'll roll tonight in the NBA. If you want to know some player props, because I will go ahead and throw these out there because the intention is to hit that soccer parlay and then make a same-game parlay, which I'll include some of these player props that I like. LaMelo Ball over on his assist. Boy, he should have a good night. And I thought about betting it, but they got it at 10.5. And now you need 11-plus assists. That's just a big number. It's just a big number for a unit to be on it. But in terms of a risk-free same-game parlay, okay, I'll probably drop it in there. Probably drop his teammate in there, Mark Williams, rebounds. Coming off last game where he got 20 rebounds. You've got the center for the Pistons out in Duran. So that should really open things up here for Mark Williams. And does he get 20 like last outing? I don't know. But he should certainly have himself a night on the board. So I like that one. Or you could look at the Orlando Magic game. You could do Markelle Fultz. You could do him one of 2 ways. You could either go under on his points or you could go over on his assists. I've been burned by him on a couple times here recently, so I'm going to lay off altogether. But it's worth mentioning because from a stats perspective, you could fade his points or tail his assists, and I think you would be well within your right. So those are 3 player props I've got my eye on. Big numbers kind of scared me off on using a unit, but let's see if we don't hit this soccer parlay, and then we can make a same-game parlay over on DraftKings. One other bet to go ahead and share with you guys. there it is. Everybody knew it was coming. Plus 102 over at FanDuel is the best price. Don't be scared because it's Arsenal. I mean, I made that mistake in the first game, and we should be 4-0, and instead we're 3-0, and I take the blame for that. It's going to be the exact same match, right? Arsenal is going to have 70-75% of this ball, just like they did 4 weeks ago at Goodison Park, and Sean Dice is just going to frustrate the hell out of them. So, yeah, it's a no-brainer play. I can live with the result either way. Just such a no-brainer play. So that's what we'll do there on a FanDuel. Don't you mean? Hey, what's up, Johnny? What's up, man? So what do we need in the Tottenham game to hit in that advanced bet? Good question right there. Johnny's referring to we've got Tottenham to advance against AC Milan. So they lost the first leg 1-0. You just need to score more than them over 2 legs. So obviously we need to win by 2. We need to win by 2. Would be next week at White Hart Lane. We need to win by 2. If they only win by 1, it's okay because that's all AC Milan did a couple weeks ago in Milan. So if we win by 1, then the match just goes to extra time, and then just whoever can score an extra time. So we just need a Spurs win. We need a Spurs win. Spurs win will guarantee us extra time, and if the Spurs win by 2 or more, then we can go ahead and get the win in regulation. So for sure we need a Spurs win. A draw or a loss obviously sinks our 3-unit bet. So need a Spurs win at minimum to have a chance, and then win by 2, and we don't have to worry about extra time. You don't know if anybody's seen the huge difference on Ciro Immobile to score. It's even money on DraftKings. Wow, but minus 160 on FanDuel. And I think it's minus 170 now. You laid a half unit on it. If you're going to take anybody on Lazio, Israel knows just like everybody else, Ciro Immobile is the guy, 100%. Yeah, he's the guy. He's on pen duty. Wow, that is a huge price difference. And that really just highlights, Israel, what I stress all the time is you got to price shop. Yeah, we price shop everything in our life. Why would you not price shop, your sports bets? You got to get the best price. So, and that's why I include the prices. I spend a lot of time, once I like a bet, then I spend time price shopping across 6 different books, which is why I share that with you guys so you don't have to waste your time. So, all right, yeah, good stuff. Even money on DraftKings, and then a huge difference there on FanDuel. So if you like Immobile to score, go ahead there and get it on DraftKings. He's the guy. Certainly not a bad bet. Otherwise, guys, that's all we're going to go ahead and hit on today's show in terms of giving out bets. I have already started to kind of look at mainly the soccer schedule this week. Got to figure out how to work in a bet for Manchester City up against Bristol City tomorrow in the FA Cup. I like that they're going up against Bristol City, and the reason I say that is they're in the championship, and sometimes these Premier League teams will struggle when they go to League One and League Two. The reason they struggle is, and they all talk about it, because the pitches are shitty, and the balls, wobble, where these guys are used to playing on just beautiful, clean, green grass in the Premier League. Well, you go to League One, League Two, and the ball's doing this, and that's how these guys, can't finish because the ball's bobbling as it comes. So Bristol City's in the championship. They've been in the championship for a while. Should be a good pitch, and because it's a good pitch, I think Man City will run it up on them. So just need to lock in a bet on that one. Trying to decide something for Fulham Leeds. Fulham is now just a full-on under team. Leeds is kind of becoming an under team. So a match that if it was played 2 months ago, 3 months ago, you'd have thrown all your cash at the over, and you wouldn't have even thought twice about it. Now you got a little bit of a hesitation right there. Wednesday, we get that Arsenal-Everton match where we're locked in on that under. Wolves-Liverpool. We'll look to bet that one. Manchester United taking on West Ham in the FA Cup. Definitely look to back Man United. It's just in terms of which way. And then Thursday, Copa del Rey. We get Real Madrid versus Barcelona. So we get some good matches. So hopefully be able to roll out some soccer bets tomorrow on tomorrow's show. Mainly the Manchester City and Manchester United was what we'll look to do. All right, fellas. I'm fired up for today. I'm looking to have a nice day with you guys, picking up 2 more winners in the NBA, bringing our tally to 3-0 on the day, and kicking this week off right. All right, fellas, go enjoy your week. Enjoy your week. Thank you guys for kicking off a Monday and kicking off a new week with me here. Don't have the Monday blues, baby, because everything's A-okay. Go enjoy your day. We'll catch up with you tomorrow.